Wala ako sa mood ngayon mag-English, so pwede ikaw na lang? Sige, subukan. Sige, testingin mo.
Sir Zachary,
Yes,
how are you today?
I'm doing all right.
How can we help you, Sir Zachary?
Well, I had met a Filipino while I was in the military in Korea, and that was around 2003. I ended up marrying her in about 2005. What she didn't tell me was she was already married, and that she had forged her paperwork in order so she could marry me.
Kailan mo nalaman na kasal na pala siya? English. Sige.
Eventually, I ended up finding out she was married because I was trying to bring her to the U.S.
Sabi mo, medyo nakakalungkot nga yan. Sige.
It's sad to hear.
And then, paano mo nalaman na niloloko ka na niya pala?
How did you know that Miss Lara has another guy?
Oh, U.S. immigration found out that she was already married, so she got
Maganda ko.
denied being able to come over here.
Okay. All right. What she was trying to ask you, Mr. Zachary, how did you find out that, aside from the immigration, were you able to catch your wife while being with somebody, or do you have any other proof other than the U.S. immigration, like pictures?
No, she
Videos?
eventually admitted that she was already married.
Oh, okay.
When me and her, because as soon as I got done in Korea, I went to the Philippines for a while with her.
You got
And
married
she
in
goes,
Korea, but before you got married to her in Korea, she is already married here in the Philippines with a Filipino guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, and she admitted that to you? And,
After we were coming to the Philippines.
all right, and what was your reaction when you found out that she was already married before you guys,
I was
guys got married?
pretty mad, but at the time I was like, okay, whatever, we can get the paperwork fixed and then we'll be able to come over here. She got her paperwork fixed, so she wasn't married to anybody, but she never wanted to come over here. All she's been wanting for me is trying to get money from me nonstop.
Did she not file an annulment case for your marriage with her? She might have, so that she can marry you and she can get American citizenship. Maybe that's what she did.
No, she didn't file any annulments until after she didn't annul her first marriage until 2012.
How much money was she able to take from you out of those years that
Roughly
you were
around
together?
86,000. 86.
86. That's more than $1 million pesos. Almost 5 million. Lara, mom.
Sir,
On the other line is Zachary Laduso, your husband. You're married in Korea, right?
yes.
Now, is it true that you weren't honest to him? You already married him in the Philippines when you two got married in Korea? You didn't tell him? After you were able to take 80,000 US dollars from him? Is that true?
He support me because he promised me. He sent me here in the Philippines and he promised that don't worry about the financial. I'm going to support you every month. And I'm going with you.
Okay.
Then I will support you when I go back to US.
I know, but did you know the reason why he told you that? Why he wanted you to go with him in the U.S. and that he will be supporting you, all your needs, financially, etc.? I know the reason. Because he wants to marry you and bring you to the U.S. In exchange, he wants marriage from you. But you weren't honest to him. You could have said, hey, Mr. Zachary, I'm sorry, I'm already married. And if you really like him, you could have said, at least, wait until my annulment case has been approved before I can marry you.
May honest ka ba raw kanya meron ka ng ni Papa?
Who's that guy talking right next to you?
My son.
I don't want nothing to do with her anymore. I want the paperwork over there fixed. I would
Okay.
like my money back, and I honestly think she should be in jail for what she's done.
So how'd you spend that 80,000 US dollars, Lara?
Every month since since he lived in Philippines, because he promised me to send me every month
Okay.
to support me. He's the one who's decided that. I'm not asking to him to send me money, but he's the one supporting me.
I know. I understand what you're saying, Lara, but at least you could have been honest to him and you could have tell him that, Zachary, I'm married right now. And if you can wait until my annulment case has been processed and approved, then, I can promise you marriage. I can marry you. For the meantime, If you still want to support me, at least I've been honest to you and I just told you that I'm married. And
I
if he
told
said,
you-
I don't care, then go ahead, accept all the monies he's been giving you or he'll be giving you.
I told him already that I married her, but I am separated since 1998. Before you married me, honey, I told you I'm married already in Philippines, but I separated since 1998. I'm the one do some things so my kids, so I can support my kids. I have 2 kids from him. And you said, okay, I'm going to help you. You're the one who paid the old papers so we can marry in the Korea.
You didn't tell me you were married.
I told you already, but you said
You even
no.
told me at first that you only had 1 kid.
You have a friend that know how to process the papers so we can remarry in the country of Korea. You pay $700 to her. They are the one who process the paper so I can have the parent of consent, singleness, and all the papers needs so we can remarry in Korea. I'm telling you the truth. I'm married before, but I am separated since 1998, and you know that.
Zachary, when did you meet Lara?
I met
In
her in
Korea.
Korea, 2003.
Because in 2011, there's a court in Angono Rizal that declared her marriage with the Filipino guy as null and void. But anyway,
Yep.
so at that time, the annulment case was still being processed when you two meet.
Yes. Oh, she hadn't even started the annulment until after she married me.
When you met her, the annulment case hasn't yet started. It was
No.
only later on when you find out, and that's when she said, okay, I'll file an annulment case against my husband or against my previous marriage.
Yes.
So let me ask you this, Zachary. What happened if Lara told you that, Zachary, I'm married, can you wait? Would you still have gone with that relationship with her and send her allowance money?
No.
The Korean government wants me to go back to Philippines because my visa is bad already.
Okay, expired.
Mr. Zachary Ladusao don't want me to go home. He said, before you go home, we need to marry first so you can go back. So you're easy to go back to Korea because I'm still here deployed.
She got caught by the South Korea for overstaying her visa.
Right. Her
And
visa
then-
has lapsed, and so she's declared as overstaying, so she needs to go back to the Philippines. And that's
Yes.
when it caught your
Yeah,
attention, and you promised her that you will marry her so that she doesn't have to come back to the Philippines.
We were already married when she got caught with that. I had to pay.
Okay. Well, then that's the different story there. Sabi mo nga, gusto ni Zachary, ibalik mo yung pera. Sabi mo in English.
Miss Lara Laduso, Sir Zachary Laduso wants his money back.
Why? He's the one decide me to send money because I have a good job in Korea.
Kung totoo yung sinasabi ni Zachary, nakakaya ka sa mga Pilipina.
If Sir Zachary Laduso is telling the truth, you're ashamed here in the Philippines.
I don't know why she's doing that.
Okay yun.
Because
Okay.
we decide already.
Actually, pwede mo sabihin na you're an embarrassment
You're
to
to our
Filipinos.
Filipinos.
Yeah. Okay. So ngayon, sabi mo, please lang pakibalik. Sige.
Please give back the money to Sir Zachary.
Wala na akong pera ngayon. Matagal na niya akong hindi pinapadalhan. Simula nung mga babae siya.
Anong nangyari dun sa mga pera?
What did you do to the money he sent?
Lahat yun para sa pagkain lang. Wala ngang para pagawa sa bahay ko.
Sabi mo, 1.8 million para sa pagkain lang. Sabi mo,
Worth 1.8 million for food only?
Ano na maibabalik ko?
sabi mo,
Itong
ano,
bahay
bumili ka ng bodega ng pagkain? Sige.
Did you buy a bodega ng pagkain?
Hindi kasi noon pa yun siya simula nung umalis siya rito mga 2008.
Ms. Lara, we will definitely help Zachary to file a case against you. Definitely. Okay, that's a given. Now, it's up to you how you would talk your way out of this problem by way of maybe asking for a public apology or maybe giving him promises that you will pay him back. And only then, maybe we're not going to pursue a case against you because you guys are already in a good agreement.
Well, the worst thing is after I called everything off with her in July, she ended up posing as her son, trying to claim that she was dead.
Ma'am, somebody texted or sent a chat to Zachary using your account stating that you're dead. He addressed him as Dad. Dad, Mom Lara die. Problem no more. Somebody stab her back. Did you ask your son to chat Zachary with these statements?
No, sir.
Daddy Zach, please help me. It's me, Chad. Is your son named Chad? Okay.
Chad.
No money, Mom needs to cabin and brief in cemetery. What does it mean when he said he needs to cabin you? Put you in a cabin? Was it an airplane? Cabin crew? Something like that?
There, sir.
No,
Oh, okay. Siguro sasanityo. A coffin. A coffin. Okay. Okay. Because it says here cabin. See? Cabin in the woods. Mom needs a coffin and brief. Brief in cemetery. Ano yung brief? Oh, man. She died because she fight our neighbor. Ma'am, tinuturuan mo yung anak mo. How old is Chad?
Hindi po siya nag-text ng ganyan.
Maybe you did this. It's not your son then.
Matagal na po may gumagamit sa sa account ko.
Oh.
Po yan.
And then, see? Who you are really don't care if I die, huh? Well, then, that's it. So you're the one who's been chatting Zachary all along, pretending to be your son.
Hindi po siya gumagawa ng ganyan.
Then, who did this then?
Hindi ko po alam.
Cabinet. Yung sabi ng netizen, ibig niya sabihin siguro yung imbis na cabinet kasi parang cabinet yung yung kabaong kasi parang cabinet nga naman. Bubuksan mo yon. Parang cabinet nga. Next time, ma'am, gamitin mo cabinet. Medyo malapit-lapit pa sa katotohanan, sabi ni MG Gamarcha. Hindi, totoo naman, cabinet. Pero ang hindi ko maintindihan yung brief. Paano pasok dito yung kasunsinyos? Wala po maniniwala sa inyo. Pag sinabi niyo po itong 1.9 million pesos ay napunta lang po sa pagkain ninyo, hindi ka pa rin paniwala.
Mula nung umalis siya, nagpapadala po siya sa amin dito every 15 days ng $200, $150.
Mas maganda naman magkasundo kayo, mangako ka sa kanya that you will pay him back. Otherwise, if he wants to file a case against you, then we will help him.
Kasal kami, kaya siya naman po ang may gusto niya na magpadala sa akin eh. Hindi naman ako humihingi sa kanya eh.
Gusto mo kausapin si Mr. Zachary? Go ahead, talk to Mr. Zachary. Para medyo maboss-bossin kanyang sama na loob. Sir, sabihin mo, sir, hindi lahat ng Pilipina ay katulad kay Lara. Sana wag mong isipin na lahat ng Pilipina ay katulad kay Lara. Sabihin mo kay Zachary.
Sir Zachary, not all Filipinas are like Miss Lara. Some are kind.
Oh, did you hear that,
Yeah,
Zachary?
one of the other things she did, she tried to claim that she had a kid with me, then she doesn't.
Sana wag kang magkaroon ng masamang impresyon sa mga Pilipina.
I hope you don't get bad impression from the Filipinas.
Pwede na rin yun. Naintindihan niya ako ng website. Napatawa siya. So, I think he understood what you just said. Attorney Garrett?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, we have a case here, an American guy who is now in the U.S. and he's filing a complaint against his wife. See, what happens is the girl, his wife, was not honest enough to tell him when he proposed to her that she's already married to a Filipino here in the Philippines. So the American guy married the Filipina girl because he thought that she's single. And now Zachary would like to file a case against Lara, plus he wants all his money back up to the last penny. What is your opinion about this case?
Okay. My legal opinion with this case is that the Filipino wife can be sued for estafa or for the benefit of our American complainant swindling here in the jurisdiction of the Philippines. Based on the monitoring a while ago, Sir Raffy, what I saw was that essential elements of the crime was committed here in our country whenever Mr. Zachary went here as a matter of support. He voluntarily gave money under the pretense that there was a valid marriage. However, the swindling comes in. The existing marriage is a fact that the woman must have declared to Mr. Zachary, but she didn't, which amounts to deceit. And when deceit is used to part somebody with their hard-earned money, that's a punishable crime here in the Philippines called estafa, or again, swindling.
If she gets convicted with that case, more or less how many years does she has to be in prison for that?
At 1.9 million, using the adjusted penalties for staff, it's around 6 to 10 years of imprisonment.
6 to 10 years imprisonment. Okay. Thank you very much, Attorney Gary Tungol of AXIS Party List.
Excuse me,
Okay,
Mr. Raffy.
Veronica, Veronica is the new girlfriend of Zachary.
Zach is started sending money to Lara since 2009. He actually ended up sending her over $86,000 and some extra change. I've seen all the receipts, and he had sent it in Western Union. So I can vouch that he sent that much money. And I also saw, yes, Zach sent her $300 every 2 weeks, but I also saw every extra amount that Zach sent her. And Lara saying that she never asked any money. She have asked Zach money every second of the day. Actually, she even said, Zach, I will leave you alone if you gave me 5 million pesos. And also, she pretends that Zach and her have a 9-year-old daughter. And she also said that if Zach doesn't give her what she wanted, that when Zach visited the Philippines, she will do what the Filipinos did to Magellan back in the days, which is like cut his head off. Honestly, the very first time we didn't want the money back. We didn't want to file any case. We just wanted her to leave us alone. Lara, you are not married to Zach. If you are a smart woman, like what you said, you are not. Your marriage is not valid to Zach. You married Zach in 2005, and your annulment was 2012.
Zach was helping me to annul my husband.
And Zach has broken up with you multiple times. And you have told Zach that if you broke up with him, that you will kill yourself.
And to divorce my husband here.
And I've sent you money.
He's the one paying the annulment.
You need to listen right now, and you need to shut up. I've sent you money from my own name. Even after you said that I sucked that, his cousin and his brother, I still sent you money because I felt bad for you. You said a lot of things about me. You need to shut up right now, and you need to listen. I have wanted to tell you so much stuff. I've kept quiet, and I've told you, all you have to do is leave us alone. And I will not file any case. You fake a receipt. Zach broke up with you over and over again. And you have told him that if he broke up with you, you will kill yourself.
All the money she gets
marriage are great.
to me is just support.
You are a fraud.
He's the one deciding that.
Everything.
Since you
We
are
have the paper
with him.
that says you're supposed to go to U.S. Embassy multiple times. And every time you're supposed to go to U.S. Embassy, you made so much excuses that you cannot go. You have said that there is a typhoon. You have said there is a flood. We have
I'm just
all the
stuck
messages.
because of this pandemic.
No,
That's
no,
why.
no, Laura. Pandemic didn't happen until
already.
2019.
Lara, can you explain to us this message that you sent? I don't know, who did you send this message to? When the man wants to me and I don't have feelings even a little, are supposed to pay me $1 million every time that he wants to stick his in my lovely. I'm sorry, I have to say this word for word because, you know,
Sir, hindi po ako nagsabi
it's
ng
written
ganyan.
here.
Hindi po ako nagsabi ng ganyan. Bakit kung ano na lang pinag-ano nila sa akin?
Veronica, is this Lara's?
Yes, yes.
Lara
And
sent that to me.
sir,
Oh, Lara sent this to you. Okay. Ito pa, isa. Sinabi ni Lara, because my so expensive and it was not enough if I will charging you every time you me. Come on, Lara. You know better. You should not have done this.
Sir, hindi po ako nagsasabi ng ganyan, sir. Bastos naman yan.
Ma'am, yung panguhutot, hindi ba kabastusan yun, ma'am? Di ba?
she said she actually tried to call Zach. There's a lot of missed call from Lara. If
Si Veronica ang lagi nakikipag-usap sa akin
why would
simula
she be calling Zach? And also, when I sent her money from my own money, she actually tried to call, and I tried to call her, and she had a lot of multiple
sa kasal namin
Multiple
sa
missed call from Lara.
Kung yan, na-text ko sa kanila dahil pinangalanan po ako ni Veronica na ako daw ay hindi naman po ako sa Korea. Sabi ko, kung ako, ang mahal-mahal siguro ng ari ko para ipagamit ko sa kanya.
Kaya $1 million.
Ang ano po yun?
Kaya nga sabi mo kung ikaw ay gumagawa niyan, di $1 million na lang yung halaga ng ari mo. Yung sinasabi mo kanina, ma'am.
Hindi, sabi ko sa kanila, mahal yung sarili ko. Kung ako, kulang-kulang pa yung mga pinapadala ng asawa ko sa akin. Bakit pinangalanan niyo kung ako, bitch ako? Hindi ko ginagawa sa Korea yan.
Ma'am Lara, anong trabaho niyo sa Korea? What was your job in Korea?
Dancer po ako, sir.
Okay.
Dancer, entertainer.
Are you willing to talk to Zachary and to Veronica para ayusin tong problema ninyo, pag-usapan nyo yung pera na sinisingil niya na, who knows, baka pag nagpakumbaba ka, I mean, maybe they may no longer not ask for you to pay them back.
Kung hindi nagpapadala sa akin yan, wala po akong kapera-pera.
Pero man, pag kinasuhan ka, siyempre, hindi mo nang pwede sabihin kay Judge, wala akong kapera-pera. So, ang sasabihin ni Judge, kung wala kang pera, di makulong ka na lang.
Hindi ko naman dapat i-accept yung mga pera na support niya sa akin eh. Siya po ang tumutulong sa akin para ma-annulled ako. Siya lahat nagbayad.
Zachary, this is interesting. There are some netizens who are watching us right now. They have some questions and query. Why just now are you complaining against Lara? Is it because you want to get your money back from Lara so you can give it to Veronica?
Sir,
No.
I actually make more money than him.
May I know what's your job, Veronica?
Actually, sir, Zachary used to be one of my workers. I was his supervisor. And this is actually how we, when he told me that he was married to a Filipina, I was very excited about it. I was like, oh my God, like honestly, that's how I felt. I'm like, oh, another Filipina, it will be amazing if I can meet another Filipina.
Mm-hmm.
And he started telling me a story about it. I'm
Okay.
like, Zach, you guys' marriage is not legal. And she's just using you for money. Because actually, Zach told me that he's married, but not really. And he actually said that Lara was supposed to go to U.S. Embassy multiple times. And Lara have made excuses over and over again not to be able to go. And so I was kind of like feeling bad about it. Honestly, I was very embarrassed.
You are in the U.S. and working as a supervisor in a company that is owned by Zachary?
No. I was Zach's supervisor. He
Oh.
worked under me.
Oh, he works under you. You're the supervisor of Zach.
Yes, that's why I've made more money than him.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, and supervisor for a company or a bank or
Yes.
and so that's why you're making more money than him because you're a supervisor. And what was Zach's job?
He was actually one of my
His supervisor.
laser operators.
I'm sorry?
He was one of my laser operator. We work for Bobcat. It's a multi-billion-dollar company.
Oh, okay, cool. So you have a very nice job. So
Yes.
Zach is your you're the
Employee.
boss of Zach.
Yes. So
Not
actually,
anymore.
Not anymore.
He doesn't work for me now. I switched to a different company, and we actually started dating late August, and that's when. Before that, Zach broke up with Lara multiple times,
Okay.
and Lara have said that if he does it, that she'll kill herself. So
Okay.
Zach, I hate to say it, Zach, I'm sorry, but Zach was so stupid and dumb. I hate to say it, but Zach is one of the nicest person in the whole world that I've ever met.
Is that right?
I'm
Okay.
mean to him sometimes, but he's very nice. But he's the nicer he is, Lara have taken more advantage to him.
All right.
Advantage of him over and over again.
So Zach is a very nice guy.
$86,000. Yes, $86,000. That's from 2000. Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, she needs to drink water or orange juice. Are you and Zach are doing okay? How's your relationship?
We're actually doing okay, except for Lara messing up.
Zach, are you really willing and serious in filing a case against Lara, or you can talk this out on an amicable settlement, and maybe Veronica can help her, talk to you sensibly, so that we don't have to go to court. How's that?
I'm pretty much at the point is that the only way that'll happen is if she gives a full apology for all the mean things she said to Veronica and give me all the money back and
Excuse me,
fix the
Paul.
paperwork in the Philippines.
Lara said that she's not scared of anyone. We actually, I've told her, I said, Lara, Just please leave us alone. Everything is gonna be fine, and we will not ask for the money back. It's gonna be okay. But she will not stop.
Kasi po sir, pagkagising ko pa lang po sa umaga, yun na po ang nababasa ko. Yung mga accusing nila sa akin na ako daw fraud, ako daw ako yung kung ano nung pinagsasabi, kagigising ko lang po. Kaya naman, ang tinext ko lang po sa kanila, kung gusto nyo na maging, para makasal kayo dyan, o kung gusto nyo pakasal, kasi magpapakasal daw sila dito sa Pilipinas. Ang gusto ko lang na sila ang magpunta dito sa Pilipinas para ipa-annulled. Hindi ako kasi wala po kapera-pera para ibayad sa pagpa-annulled.
So I'll give you until tomorrow, Zach and Veronica and Lara, to talk it out and see what happens. And then, we'll get back to you tomorrow and see what happens. And if nothing happens with your conversation today, then we can go ahead and ask for more proof or pieces of evidence from you, Zach, so that we can file the appropriate cases if there are more than one against Lara, okay? Okay, hold on, sir. Hang on. And same with you, Veronica and Lara. Okay, would you like to say something? Ulitin mo, sabi mo, sana kayong dalawa huwag kayo nag-aaway, nakakaya naman sa mga sa ibang bansa na pinag-awayan yung isang lalaki. Sige.
I hope you two... Okay?
Okay.